world, welcome back to my channel, and this is Rutsel again, and I'm here again to inspire you guys through my own story of life, of story of my investment. So this is my third batch on my list that really I applied it to myself so I can save my 10,000 US dollars emergency money, and I started my investment. So this is my third batch of all the things that I did just to save money. So we'll just jump to number one. Number one is, if you are here in America or maybe another country, not in the Philippines, because we don't have paper towels in the Philippines. So my first one now is about paper towels. So before, guys, when I clean kitchen counters, I will just grab the roll of paper towels and wipe it and wet, just, put little water of it and wipe it and wipe and dry it using paper towels again. So it's just like our one pack of paper towels that have maybe, if I'm not mistaken, 24 rolls. That's only like last us not even a month. And one pack of paper towels is like cost $34. So now I stopped doing it. Not really super stop, but I just minimizing of using paper towels in cleaning things. Before, when I tried to dry, like after doing dishwash, because I do manual, I didn't use my or washer because, again, to save money. So I do a hand wash or using my hand wash to do dishes. So after that, I want to dry it with paper towels. And how many sheets of paper towels I will use until I will finish my dishes. So instead, now I'm using a cloth, hand towel cloth, and when what I do is I will get a sponge and put a little soap and wipe the kitchen counters, the stove, and everything, and just dry it with hand cloth towel. And by doing that, I save a lot of money, because now our one pack of paper towels will last us like 2 months by doing that. So that is my first on my list today. So the second on my list is I minimize using dryer sheets. I know I need a dryer sheets because of the static. Because if I will not use it, it seems like when my hair goes to my clothes, it's like flying like that. So there's a static. So that's why I really still need it. But before, in one load of my dryer, I always use like 5 dryer sheets. But now, what I did is, after you do your laundry, before you put it in the dryer, you have to, let's say tangle, you have to untangle it and, shake it so it will be like untangled. And then put it in a dryer machine. So, and then instead of just using dryer sheets, I use tennis balls, 3 tennis balls. So by using 3 tennis balls, it makes separate the cycle of the dryer, and it dry your clothes quicker than just dryer sheets. So this second on my list is saving electricity for running the dryer and plus saving my dryer sheets. So I save a lot of money on that one. Maybe you said, guys, oh, that's just a dryer sheets. How much is that? But as I said, when you are in the investment world, believe me, every pennies count. Okay, that is my second on my list. The third on my list is I stopped sending money to Philippines left and right. Okay, before, every time there is a birthday, every time they want a vacation, I send money. I know that it's sad, but I want to save my retirement, because I don't know who is with me when I get old. And because I saw that a lot of people working abroad, I'm talking that as a Filipino. It's a lot of Filipino workers working abroad and sending all their money, their income to the families, and they don't leave anything on themselves. when they get old and they cannot go back to the other country and work again, and they will decide to just stay in the Philippines, they end up like really poor, really don't have money, cannot afford to their own needs, and no one is there to help them. I really saw that through my eyes, a lot of situation like that, and I don't like to be like them. I have my son, and my son maybe will get married and get a grandchildren, and I'm doing this to myself and to my son and to my grandchildrens. So I stopped sending money left and right, but I still send money if really need. That what is need. That's what I said. I have to know what is need and wants. I cut all the wants, all the sending money to Philippines. That's only once. Like birthdays, all the birthdays I send money. The truth, guys, I did not even celebrate my own birthday. My husband always said, and when it comes to my birthday, like, we will celebrate your birthday, I will always say no. I said, no, it's just, we're just spending money again. You know what my husband will always tell me? You always send money to Philippines to help people and to give people birthday parties. And not really party, but to celebrate their parties. But you cannot celebrate your own birthday. So that's always my husband words to me. So I stopped doing that, but I still willing to help when it comes to needs. So, but I save a lot of money in doing that. You know, I told you guys, right, I always track my expenses daily, monthly, and yearly. I remember the past few years, it's like 600,000 pesos that I send the whole year to Philippines just to send money left and right. And it's just not only one person. It's like, even I send 3,000 pesos, but it's like 10 of them. It's a lot. It will add on. So yeah, I stopped doing that. I just need to know if that is really a need. If a need, yes, I am here to help. But if other wants, no. So I stopped doing that. My fourth on my list is saying no to anybody in the Philippines again borrowing money from me. I receive a lot of personal messages borrowing money from me. First, it will just destroy our relationship, because if they will they will ask borrow money and they promise to pay a month after or 2 months, then when it comes to that date they will not pay. They did not even care to text you that they cannot pay, and then it's just like destroy our nice relationship. So it's better to say no. And I know they can find ways in the Philippines. I'm so far. I'm like millions of miles, I think, from Philippines, and still, they borrowed money from me. And I understand the hardship, but I need to invest. I need to invest. I need to prepare my future. I need to prepare my retirement. So but I still help them if it is really a need, and if they are really close to my heart. Yes, I will still help them, but most of them I really stop saying yes. And anyway, this is my money, so I have all the right. It's not bad to help, but sometimes you are also, if you keep helping, you also, people will take advantage of you as well, and that's so sad. So I stopped, by doing that this year. I started this year, like the start of 2021. I save a lot of money. So that is my fourth on my list. The fifth on my list is I stopped buying souvenirs. So I and my husband is always traveling, especially before pandemic. We always traveling other states, and every time we stop by some other states, we always buy this little keychain that there's a name of that state. That's a souvenir. So now I stopped. Then now, if you will find it, sometimes when I do cleaning, it's just like under the table. There's something like under my closet. So it's just like forgotten. So, and that cost money. So now what I did is I always take pictures in every state we went, and that pictures I can save that to my memory card, or I can post that in my Facebook, and every time I miss, or I look all my pictures, it will reminisce. It will remind me of what we did in that state. So at least anytime I have an access for that. So I stopped buying souvenirs, and souvenirs are expensive, believe me, and it saved me a lot of money. The sixth on my list is we stopped buying bread. my husband is very big on bread, and we stopped buying on that one, and instead we are making our own bread. So by making on our own bread, save us money, plus it's healthier because we know what we put on that bread. Especially my husband is diabetic, so we are so watchful of everything we eat. So by making our own bread, it save money and it's all more healthier because we use a special kind of flour. And I really don't know because my husband is the one doing it. So, but it's a healthy kind of bread. The seventh on my list is I stop buying Starbucks. I remember before when we just home and even that there's really no time, even that it's 10 o'clock in the evening, 11 o'clock in the evening, or midnight, if we feel bored, and I said, let's go honey, we'll go drive to Starbucks, and I bought like green tea and two banana bread. Green tea and two banana bread cost us like maybe about $13. And it's not only one night for 1 month, no, it's a lot of nights. So I stopped doing that. By doing that, I have a lot of tea at home, and we don't have banana bread, but I need it? No, it's just like because we are bored, we feel bored at home, so that's why we drive and do that. But I stopped doing it. By stopping doing it, because I said I always track my expenses, I can see Starbucks is gone, and it's a lot of savings. Believe me guys, it's a lot of savings. The ninth on my list is I always bring home cooked food at work. This is not new to me because I always do that ever since I work. But I just put this on my list because maybe some of you guys do like when you go work, you just go out and buy like in a fast food. But buying fast food, like maybe you spend like $8 a meal, like only a fast food, or maybe 10. And do you do that every day and times that to a year? It's a lot of money. By doing a home cook, what I did is I always cook like every day off. I cook like a big like very big, like one whole cooking, and I think I can make for one whole cooking, I can make like 2 weeks of food at work. So that 2 weeks on one whole cook that I do on my day off, I only spend like $25 for everything, and it will last me for 2 weeks. Imagine that, 2 weeks for a $25 compared to $10 every meal that you go out when your lunch break. So it really save a lot of money. You save a day, times it to 365 days a year, or minus your day off. So it's still save a lot of money. My 10th on my list is I stop buying bags. So again, it's a woman thing, and it seems like there's a magnet on the bag, but believe me, when I go to the mall or any boutiques and I saw a bag, oh, and then I even told to my husband, my dream is I really want to have a Louis Vuitton one day. But that dream is gone. That desire is gone when I started my investment. When I started my investment, I know what is needs and wants. That's desire is gone. I don't need a bag. I don't need $1,000 bag. No, I don't need a $2,000 bag. No. What you will do for your $2,000 bag is just in the closet, and you will just use it like 5 times a year. And I will not really buy things that will not give me back money. No. From now on, no. So I stopped doing that. I have a lot of bags. I have like not an expensive bag, but not also the cheap bag. But that's all I have. I have like 5 bags in there and sitting in our closet. And how many times a year we just go out? Most of the time I did not bring bags because I have scoliosis, and if I will do bag in my shoulder, my bag will fall down because my shoulder is not even because of my scoliosis. And if I have bag, my back is hurt. So I just stop buying bags. A lot of excuse. The bottom line is I stop buying bags. Okay, but so that is all my 10th tips of saving money, and I hope you learned from all of those, and I hope you will apply that to yourself or to your family. Again, I am not a professional licensed financial advisor. I am not a CPA either. I'm just an average person like you guys, but all of these things I really apply this to myself, and it works. And I already have a positive net worth right now. So again, I hope you guys learned a lesson or learned some of my tips, and you can apply that to yourself. And see you on my next video. And please, and thank you again for watching my videos, and I really appreciate it. And please hit the notification bell so the next time I have videos you will get notified. So again, bye guys, and see you next video. And please be safe out there and find your happiness. That's always my end. Find your happiness. That's the best thing that you can do to yourself. Bye bye.